Imagine you're on your way from Lagos to Abuja eating your cheese ball, and you discover that some 4 teenagers, of whom the oldest of them was 18 years old, decided that they are going to hijack a plane, and in doing so they would be using water gun and fake weapons. Let me walk you through a story of how 4 teenagers during the time when MKO Abiola won the first democratic election, and then the army decided that they are not going to let it slide, and then they are going to retain power. Now the plane takes off, and then you're pretty much relaxed for your journey to Abuja, and then immediately 4 young boys spring up and goes to the cockpit and addresses everybody and says that, hey, we've taken over this plane, and then now we're going to be on course to Germany. And now the pilot is like, with which 4? What are you talking about? This plane can definitely not get to Germany. Now, as a result of this, they eventually landed in Niger, and then that was where it all started. Now, you might imagine, what did the government do in response? For 4 days straight on, these people were able to hold on to multiple people on the plane, including high-ranking officials, and then they told the government to bring them food, water, drinks, and everything they need in order to stay comfortable. And then during this process, they kept trying to negotiate with the government, thinking that they could actually get the government to hand over power to MKO Abiola. Now, the Nigerian military had brought in allied French military personnel, and they had a plan of actually sneaking in at night to actually capture the boys. Now, after 4 days of keeping 135 people somewhere in Niger, now these allied troops came into the plane, captured the boys super easily, and figured out that what they thought were actually guns and ammunition were just fake water guns being wrapped around with black wrapper to make it look real. Now, this was a very interesting case, and then it turned out that all of these 4 boys got arrested and they got locked up in a Niger prison for 9 straight years. If this story sounds interesting to you, do drop a follow and then look out for the next one.